Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video I'm going to be going over the Easter event, which is of course Eva's egg hunt that has started up. I have already had some requests about this event. I have gone through the sort of like intro of this event and you can see quite a lot of nice information is here in terms of when the different egg hunts are going to be. You can see they're broken up by 5-day periods. It is a 15-day event. So from the 11th to the 16th is one egg hunt. Then from the 16th to the 21st is the next egg hunt. And then the 21st to the 26th is the last egg hunt. Now these eggs correspond to the eggs in the grey market that you can hand in. As you can see, these 3 eggs here. And I believe the one we can get right now is this one. If you get enough of these eggs, you can get the rewards. You have to get 50 of these eggs to drop. And you have a 5-day period to get it. Then it'll be one of these other 2 eggs. I believe it's this egg is the second egg, which would be the green one. And then I think it's the last one is the bloody egg, which is the last, like I say. And this is how you can get 15 extra pulls on the stash. So definitely worth doing, especially if you're free to play. You've got world cans stacked up. That's all it's going to cost. You just have to farm the actual daily roadmap, which you need to do on a daily basis as well. Egg hunt here. It'll be egg hunt 1 for the first 5 days, and it'll be egg hunt 2, then egg hunt 3, and so on, you know how it goes. I've completed the majority of it. I only have one more stage to do. We can just go through it. A lot of it is pretty easy. Some people want to see these. This is a team I put together for like these quick blitz roadmaps. Just walkers and humans get destroyed with this, like quite easy ones. No AP gain on the multi-hit characters, and that basically doesn't slow down my attack too much. And against humans, it gets through them pretty quickly, and it will have exactly the same situation happen against walkers as well, because you're getting a crit off of the leader, which is Glenn. And if you've got rampage weapons and stuff like that, just equip them on your tough characters. Mirabelle's also good if you need to get her. Now you can get drops on these stages. Now one thing to note about hunting these eggs is that they may specifically drop on only particular stages. If I go to the second egg, which hasn't unlocked yet, and I go to where to find, you can see that it doesn't show me any information, and it would be the same on this egg, where to find, no information. Their days are not unlocked. When they are available, that is the only time they're available. So right now, this egg is available, and this is the only time we can actually farm this egg, as you can see. Now, if I click go, it does take me to a very specific stage. It takes me to stage 4 of the first act. If I do completion, you can see at the top it says Act 1, Stage 4. So potentially, this is the only stage that it can drop from. I have seen people say that this is the one that they've farmed quite a lot, and it could change on a daily basis, so you might want to do that every single new roadmap it comes up. Otherwise, you're running the risk of just farming roadmaps over and over again with no chance of actually getting any eggs drop. Now, I'm going to farm this just to see how many times it's going to actually take me to get this done, and let's see if I can get a little lucky. Okay, so I finally got a drop, and I mean finally because it legitimately took 5 minutes of farming this non-stop to get it. I used so many on my salvage tokens. The drop rate seems absolutely terrible. I'm not sure if you can get more than 1 on the actual drops themselves, but to get 50, it's going to take a lot. You might have to do it like manually rather than doing it with salvage tokens, because you're just going to blitz through your salvage tokens so quick, especially as you're going to need 150 over the course of the entire event. So a drop leader might make a difference. It's hard to know, but damn, the drop rate is terrible. Maybe it'll get tweaked, you never know, but that is how you get the eggs, and you need 50 of those to get the effectively the bonus opens on the stash. 10 per open as well, so with that one I can't really do much. Now, just to highlight again, this isn't the only place to get these tokens. You can get them in level up tournaments. These are the solo level up rewards. As you can see, you can get 100 first place. Just take off a 0 basically on all of these tokens, and that's how many pulls you're going to get on the stash. And it goes down to obviously 126 to 1000th place, where you're going to get a minimum of 4 pulls just from taking part in solo level ups during the event, which should be between, I believe, 3 and 4 solo level ups in 15 days. Generally speaking, you're probably going to maybe get an extra little bonus one at the end. So you should get at least an extra 20 pulls if you don't do very well in the solo level ups, just from your placement, as long as you score 1 point in a level up. And then they're also rewarded in the faction level up, and I believe there's maybe 1 or 2 faction level ups during this 15 days. And you can see that you're going to get the 150 rabbit foot tokens for first place. And then it goes down to 26th to 50th place. So again, if your faction just takes part 1 point, you are going to get 5 pulls from each level up that actually happens. That's a faction level up. Like I said, between 1 and 2. So the bare minimum you can get out of this, if you just are in a very low activity faction and you're low activity yourself, you should be able to get around about 20 pulls from the solo and 5 to 10 from the faction level up. So a grand total around 30 extra pulls on top of the daily roadmap, just from basic levels of participation and level up. The higher you participate, the more you go in on these tournaments, the more pulls you're going to get. Now this daily roadmap completion, if you complete it every single day throughout the entirety of the event, you don't have to farm the eggs. That's completely optional, but if you just complete it, you'll get enough of the tokens to go into the stash and complete the first stash. As you can see, it's got 30 pulls, and it's as simple as that. Right now, I should have, I believe, 4 pulls? 3 pulls. Okay, you get 2 per day, but if you have Survivors Club, you get 1 extra pull, so you can get 15 pulls extra if you're on Survivors Club. And if you pull Eva nice and early, you can start working on her weapon. Just make sure that's the Eva that you actually upgrade with silvers and stuff like that. So don't mess up. I've done that before. It is not fun. And you're going to get a bunch of silvers in here. I've seen people talking about the fact that it's hard to get silver characters, but you can see there's what? I've just got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's 12 silver characters in here, which is pretty good. You don't have to use them either if you don't want to. It is completely up to you. And then we're going to get the gear pretty much that it's going to go towards. I think it's all tough gear. Actually, it's just a lot of different gear. The first stash is easily completable, and I don't think too many people should have an issue. And like I said, you should be able to get at least 20 to 30 pulls into the second stash, which is 100 pulls. As you can see on the right hand side here, it says 0 out of 100. I've done 3 of 30 so far on the first stash. There are offers obviously you can buy. There's a pretty decent offer on the web portal for like $10 that also gives 15 pulls. So you've got options if you really want to complete this. You can definitely, do much more to get as many pulls as you want. Level up tournaments, the egg drops, and the offers. Obviously, it's completely up to you how much you want to go in on this, but I'd say a minimum you should be doing that daily roadmap. It's going to complete the first stash. You're going to be able to get 3 Evas, which is reasonable, and you could get lucky on the second stash with those like 20 to 30 pulls with really little amounts of participation and level up. So definitely worth just getting as many tokens as you can. But that's it, guys, for this little quick guide on the egg hunt. I did have some requests. I wasn't sure if I should do one for this event, but I had people just asking if I could just, basically make it nice and easy. Some people don't have as much time to go and read the information and stuff, so that's absolutely fine. And here it is, just a quick, short video, just explaining how it works. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Just make sure you complete this daily roadmap. That's pretty much all I'm going to tell you guys you have to do. You have to complete the daily roadmap. You've got another few hours to complete the first one. If you do miss out on this first one, you're going to just have to farm the eggs to be able to make up the missing pulls. But then any eggs you farm past that, you're going to basically get bonus pulls. I think you could probably get like 30 to 50 pulls into the second stash without too much of a problem, just by basic participation and level ups and if you farm these eggs. Hopefully the drop rate improves though. It seems pretty horrible right now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not really looking forward to farming 50 eggs, but I'm probably going to, but it's just, yeah. I've got the cans, but I don't have the salvage tokens, so. And this game doesn't have an automated system where I can just say, yeah, I'll run it 10 times. I've been playing some other games that do, and it feels good, honestly, that feels good, but maybe that will happen in this game one day, and we'll wait and see. If you have any thoughts about this event or anything else, please leave them in the comments down below, guys. That is the end of my video. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.